Hello there, I'm Vine, and in this new year I have for you the best Pharma State build. It's a request again, fun enough, from two different people who had no idea that they were asking for the same thing. So, without further ado, let's violate the Hippocratic Oath in the name of greed. Starting with Overtuned origin, as medicine exists to give us workers genetically upgraded for maximum efficiency, with an option to juice them up even more if necessary. And if they happen to die without fulfilling their quota or under medical debt, we have the permanent employment civic to turn them into zombies so they can work overtime. Of course, as second civic, we pick up the Pharma State to increase the number and efficiency of our medical workers. Also, to keep our population in permanent debt, as health insurance with the body mortgage is mandatory to have in Pharma State space. From species traits, we need to take budding or crystallization for biological pop assembly speed. It increases zombie production as calculations for the bonus are species-wide. This means we are cultivating necrotic tissue on our living pops as part of the healthcare, which is in the insurance contract as their bodies are technically a corporate property now. Important thing, do not take any other positive biological traits beside this one, as we need a lot of trait picks and trait points. Overtuned traits are a different story though, we can take any one we wanna up to 2. I recommend taking Fleeting Excellence here for auto-modding from the game start, but feel free to specialize as you want here. Last 2 trait picks are reserved for negative traits that give minimum +3 trait points. Any mix works as long as it gives +3 trait points. My recommendation is of course Deviants with Unruly, but feel free to change it if those traits don't fit your overall playstyle. With this, we can jump into the game and look at the options there. Starting with optional traditions, we get ourselves Mercantile to boost trade value, Diplomacy to get ourselves a trade federation that gives us trade league trade policy, very standard mix for trade-based empires, especially since we have an option to employ all zombies as clerks. Only mandatory tree here is Cybernetics Ascension tree, the best tree to take with the Overtuned orgy. In consequence, the only mandatory Ascension perk is the Flesh is weak for the Cybernetic Ascension path. After this Ascension and researching Vocational Genomics, let's look at the species traits in the game, as we can create pops with all 3 available auto-modding traits: Fleeting Excellence, Universal Augmentations, and Vocational Genomics, making it the most optimized species for any job in the game. Sure, it requires 3 negative traits for +5 trait points, so not everyone will like it, but this is how ultimate pop performance looks like. We can use it on our main pops, or zombies, or both. But since zombies have a -25% resource production penalty, you probably wanna keep them as clerks only, because trade value is not a resource and this penalty does not apply to it. So specialize the zombies in trade and auto-mod only the regular workers. Now about auto-modding. Upgraded gen clinics with Overtuned origin increase number of optimized pops by +4. Augmentation center with Augmentation overload tradition by another +6, giving us +10 optimized pops per month. This is the quickest optimization speed in the game. Lastly, we can also overcharge all pops with the Damn Day Consequences edict that doubles the output of overtuned traits, fleeting excellence subtraits included. Use it only when your food and consumer goods production doubles the consumption, or you will suffer 5 years of economic hardship. Now, time for evaluation. In multiplayer, it's an insurance build. I guarantee that instead of winning, you will just roleplay an immoral health insurance megacorporation just because of this build's vibes, completely ignoring the eco play even with its top-notch optimization. In single player, it's optimization frenzy. In single, it's another story, as RP rarely distracts people from playing the game here. AI also doesn't know the strategies to counterplay trade-based empires. As for the roleplay, you lost your medical license and started a health insurance business to continue your immoral experiments. This endeavor ended up in creating a megacorporation that, in the name of greed, monetized not only the life and health, but also the death of its clients. Anyway, what do you think about this build? Write your opinion in the comments and see you later!